Hi guys, welcome to another Gold Lap Guide. This time we take on Daytona Road Course with the new Porsche 911 GT3 in the latest online lap time challenge. I've currently got a gold time, so I'll show you what I did to achieve that. I'm not the biggest fan of Daytona, but I do like this combo, so stick around to the end. I'm sure you'll pick up a few helpful tips. Now before we start, make sure you have a button mapped on your wheel or pad for the DRS, and make sure you keep it pressed, especially in the acceleration zones. So starting the lap, coming up to the tricky turn 1, first braking zone I like to use is just where this yellow writing with the black background is, just on the inside of this corner. Somewhere when you're alongside that, and we'll actually go down eventually to second gear. If you just pay attention to the braking here, I'm at 100% braking for a brief moment, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to trail off. We're going to take a nice big sweeping trail brake and turn into this corner. Now I think it helps to have your eyes up towards the apex like I've got here. I find that having my vision up at the apex as early as possible helps me get the car there more consistently. So we're trailing the brakes in, down to fourth, down to third, not rushing the downshifts, use all the circuit on the right hand side, try and clip this apex if you can, into second. I go back to third again, start putting the power down. I get a bit greedy here and take a bit of this curb on the right hand side, but no problems there. We've got the DRS press as well, we're flat out around here. Next braking point, either just as this first lamppost starts or just before the one board on the right hand side. Depending on where you got your vision, either of those will do nicely. And we're going to brake down to second gear. So we're hard on the brakes, down to second gear. Avoid apexing this too early, easy to do, ruins your exit. Try and take a later apex than you might think, just there. Be patient on the throttle, use all the circuit on the left hand side. No problem at all for the best exit. DRS pressed, and we are flat out down this straight. So we're flat out around this corner in fifth gear, no problem at all. Next braking point, there's a little black bit of tarmac in the access road there. You can just see that little strip of black tarmac. I like to use that, it works really well. And we're going to go down to second gear. So we're hard on the brakes, down to second gear. Now I like to take this as a double apex, works really well. So the first apex coming up just here, second gear. Trail brake into it, don't run too wide, get the car turned, back on the power, second apex, use all the circuit on the left hand side, up to third, DRS pressed, up to fourth. The next braking point is where this access road is on the right hand side, somewhere in the middle of that, and I like to go down to second gear. So we're hard on the brakes again, down to second gear. I want to try and take this corner quite tight, don't run too wide because the camera will throw you off. Second gear to this first apex. And when you feel you got the car turning off, up to third and start getting the power down for this second apex. And as always guys, if you are getting any value out of this at all, then please do hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. We've smashed the 650 subscriber barrier, well on our way to 1,000, and I couldn't do it without you, so thank you very much. So coming up to the bus stop, we need to get this right for a good lap time. Braking point I like to use is just after the 2 board, somewhere around there, and we're going to go down to fourth gear. So we're hard on the brakes, down to fourth gear for the first bit. Don't want to trail this too much because the car gets a bit loose. Keep 2 tyres on the yellow curb, you should be absolutely fine. So I'm fourth there, down to third for this bit. Just try and keep the car nice and tight, don't go too wide. I'm going to try and straight line this next bit. Power's going down now, back to fourth gear. And keep 2 tyres on the yellow stuff, you should be absolutely fine. Fully on the DRS, and away we go, down this straight. Keep the DRS fully depressed. You can rev the car out all the way to the edge of the rev bar, not a problem at all. Now there's not a lot to this combo, it's 4 corners, a couple of straights and a bus stop. But I feel those corners are some of the most technically challenging corners on the entire game, so good luck if you do give it a go. I'm going to cross the line here for a 1 minute 45.852, which is good enough for 0.98% at time of recording and 57th in the world. Now if you remember at turn 1 I talk about vision. If you want to find out how best to use your eyes to make you faster on circuit, then click this video right here. Thank you very much for watching guys, take care, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.